Okay, where the heck am I, Caitlin? Here I am right here. All right, sorry about that. Thank you for including this. This is a really nice job describing your intent and your conceptual development. That's excellent. Thank you. Go ahead and jump to the banner ad, and then we'll take. Actually, we'll look at the magazine ad first, and then we'll look at the banner ad. You're doing outstanding. I mean, really outstanding work. Work here is as good as any I've seen while teaching in this class. So, really excellent job. Okay, the magazine ad is it's really super inviting, and I think the simplicity is the strength. However, I'm a little concerned about this big open area right here. And I think we can alleviate that. If we take a look at the typography, the distribution of the weight associated with the typography, we can see we're a little bit top heavy in the composition. So my recommendation is to take this headline subhead combination, just move it down, nudge it down just a little bit. All right. I also think we can probably get away with reducing the size of that subhead just a point or so. Okay. Then what we're going to do is take this and just move it down a little bit. So you're just going to take all of this type right here and just nudge it down. I think this should be nudged down just a touch, but this I would start it right about here or so that it kind of brings down into the surf itself so that we don't have that big ambiguous open white negative space right there. Other than that, this is a home run. Beautiful work. Let's go ahead and jump over to the banner ad. I think the banner ad is an outstanding adaptation of the magazine ad. Very, very consistent, very cohesive, excellent. I'm trying to reduce this to fit it in the window. A couple of recommendations on the banner ad itself. I think that again, the subhead here is just a little bit, actually all of your text is a little bit too large. I would reduce the size of this, the relationship of the subhead to the subhead. This needs to be smaller in relationship, but also the whole subhead headline combination should be reduced in size. Watch my cursor, something like this. Okay, something like that. Okay, then this looks great. Book 3 nights, get 1 free. That's perfect, beautiful, right? But this is just a little ambiguously placed. And the reason being is because we have left alignment here. Then we have this is kind of centered on the subhead. And then this is centered on this isn't really centered. So this is a little bit ambiguous. My recommendation is to align this right here and then take these. Like in graphic design, you always want to align something with something else. Okay, so see how this, let me just grab something to use. I'll just use the edge of this page as a straight edge. And we can see right now that's not really aligned to anything. It starts like almost where it's almost aligned to the O, but not quite. My recommendation is to take this and just align it. You see how you've got your A and your Y are almost lined up? You could even adjust your kerning a little bit I'm sorry, your tracking, or even just adjust that kerning a little bit. Just get those in alignment. Then what you can do is just align that to the A or the Y, whatever, just right there, right about there or so. And that'll just add a little bit of harmony. And then I would take this and keep that in alignment with the B right there. Okay. Other than that, this is just a absolutely gorgeous, just a great campaign. Very nice work. Where did you go? Okay. I lost you for a. Oh, I'm sorry. There you are, Caitlin. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, so just really outstanding work so far. So at this point, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. But let's go ahead and make those changes. And make sure those changes are made for your final submission, which is coming up pretty soon, next week, week 7, right? So we'll go ahead and make those changes, and then if you want to make those changes and run this by me, I'll be glad to make additional comments. Otherwise, I'd like to see those in your final submission. All right, and of course, any questions at all, please let me know. Great job. Thank you very much.